Hello and welcome to this edition of Shelby This Week. Here are some of the stories we have coming up. The fire department encourages residents to dig out hydrants. The township releases a new catalog. The Shelby Township Police Department announces new promotions, and we receive another update on COVID-19 vaccines. We have these stories and more coming up on Shelby This Week. The Shelby Township Fire Department is reminding the community to dig out fire hydrants from the snow. Deputy Fire Marshal Dwayne Stanton has more.
Hopefully we can make people aware that shoveling out their fire hydrants is the responsibility of the person that either lives with it in front of their home or the business owner that has it on their property. We ask that it be about 3 feet around in residential areas and about 6 feet around in commercial areas. So this allows us to get to the scene and actually start fighting the fire. If I were to have 2 firefighters trying to dig out a fire hydrant, that's going to wear them out because they're in full gear plus an air pack. Now they're trying to dig out a fire hydrant before they can even go and fight the fire. If it's your home or your business that's on fire, every second counts, especially if there's a person inside. So we want to just make sure that we have access to those hydrants at all times.
If you have any further questions on making sure fire hydrants remain clear during the snowy weather, contact the Shelby Fire Department at 586-731-3476. Shelby Township recently released the newest edition of Branching Out. The catalog highlights events and programs being held by the Parks, Recreation, and Maintenance Department and the library. It also includes an enrollment form for residents to sign up for activities like adult softball and fitness classes. For more information or to see the catalog, visit shelbytwp.org. Shelby Township Canine Police Officer Morpheus was recently promoted to sergeant, along with his partner Joseph Wojcik. The duo has been together since 2015 and have done a lot for the community. Their typical workday consists of searching buildings for narcotics and tracking. We here at Shelby TV would like to congratulate them both on their promotions. The Macomb County Health Department has released another update on COVID-19 vaccine initiatives. Macomb County Executive Mark Hackle has more.
And then people are frustrated, they're angry, they're upset. We keep trying to tell them, I can only give out what I get from the state. I can do 50,000, but they're only giving me 4,700. So what we're trying to tell people is, you know what, we're probably one of very few outlets that are available that have a vaccine. Here are some others that have vaccines available. But again, I'm just going to have to forewarn you, very limited supply from each of these folks too. They're saying the same thing, get us the vaccines. We've opened it up to far too many categories, putting our seniors at risk. So here in Macomb County, we're trying to figure out how do we work on some of these partnerships, not only preparing ourselves, but trying to get it out there to see if we can't get that vulnerable population, and that vulnerable population is seniors. You know, unfortunately we hear that they're distributing it based upon some kind of vulnerability index. I don't know what more vulnerability index they need than their own statistics talking about the most vulnerable, and that's our senior citizens here in Macomb County. My suggestion is, if you have a chance, maybe reach out to a state legislator and say, you know what, do more on behalf of our seniors here in Macomb County. Get the county the 50,000 doses a week they're asking for, because put us to the test. We can make that happen, and we will satisfy and we'll solve the problems of trying to figure out how do we vaccinate those that want it in those various occupation categories, but more importantly, we're going to take care of our seniors here in Macomb County.
Seniors are encouraged to look into Macomb County eligible vaccine providers for a possibility of receiving a vaccine. For more updates, visit macombgov.org/COVID-19. Still ahead on Shelby This Week, small businesses receive millions in grants, a Polish favorite event comes to town, and a local organization is in need of donations.
The Shelby Township Fire Department is looking for full-time firefighter medics. Created in 1953 with the help of one volunteer, it has grown to over 70 full-time staff who work from the 5 fire stations located throughout the township. Specializing in fire protection and emergency medical response. Are you ready to join a team and become part of a family that constantly strives to raise the bar in professionalism and dedication? The Shelby Township Fire Department also trains in dive and swiftwater rescue. Hazardous material response, tactical response, and technical rescue. As one of Shelby Township's firefighter medics, you'll receive competitive pay, excellent benefits, career development, and the pride of being part of the team that helped keep Shelby Township rated among Michigan's safest communities. Rise to the challenge, wear the patch, and make a difference. Contact 586-726-7241 or go to shelbytwp.org and click Careers.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps. Did Pete saying mean things bother ya?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
In an effort to help alleviate some of the financial burden on Macomb County business owners during the COVID-19 pandemic, county officials have awarded $4.1 million in grants to 800 small businesses throughout the county. The businesses benefiting from the grants include the food service industries that were closed by state restrictions, such as dine-in restaurants, bars, and banquet halls. Also on the list were gyms, entertainment venues, and recreation facilities. The funds come from the state of Michigan and the Economic Development Corporation by way of the Michigan Small Business Survival Grant Program. You can find out more information about the state's grant program and a list of businesses who received grants at the Macomb County Grants page. The Great Pierogi Drive-Up came to Packard Proving Grounds this past weekend and provided residents with some tasty Polish favorites. Let's take a look.
This is our 5th installment of the Great Pierogi and Polish Favorites Drive-Up that we've done at the Packard Proving Grounds since mid-May of 2020. It's part of an overall program that we introduced at that time early on in the COVID-19 pandemic. We've produced actually over 30 of these events since that time, all over Michigan and Ohio. One of my great sources of pride through this whole thing is, at this point in time, we've put over $700,000 into the pockets of small businesses that have been struggling through this, unprecedented time, and to be able to do that and provide that level of sustenance for these businesses through this very difficult time does the heart good. We're pleased with the opportunity to be here in Shelby Township again. In normal circumstances, we've done a lot of events here at the Packard Proving Grounds, and we're glad to be able to kind of step beyond all of this craziness and still be able to do something out here, something that the community seems to really enjoy.
For more information on more Polish Drive-Up events, visit their Facebook at Great Pierogi Drive-Up. Women's Life Chapter 911 Macomb Angels is searching for some help from Shelby Township residents. The organization is collecting Barbies to donate to Macomb Foster Closet. President of the chapter, Lynn Carnes, started the project in honor of her birthday and Barbie's birthday. They hope to reach the goal of donating at least 109 Barbies and books. We spoke to Mo Leitz to find out more.
Something of their own, and when you're a foster child, you go many places. You don't have a choice in the matter sometimes, and so it's just something that can be theirs. And Barbies are just, they're endless possibility if you think about it. I mean, you can dress them, they can be whatever they want to be. They show that possibility to a young person. You can do whatever you want. You can wear whatever you want. You can, that's the best way to put it. It's just endless possibilities.
If you are interested in donating Barbies, visit Women's Life Chapter 911 Macomb Angels on Facebook and check out their birthday list on Amazon. The organization will be delivering the Barbies to Macomb Foster Closet on March 10th. Coming up next on Shelby This Week, we take a look at the film 50/50, the library suggests some books for Black History Month, and we visit a local shelter to meet a timid new friend.
We've always been interconnected, interdependent, united. And that's never been more apparent than right now. What we do together today will determine how we live united tomorrow. Stay home, stay strong, and if you're able, give for your neighbors who need help the most.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple? Chop the pineapple.
Nope. I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope. I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
Today on Movie of the Week, Brennan Noyes talks about the film 50/50. Let's take a look.
On today's Movie of the Week, we will be talking about the 2011 comedy drama 50/50. It's directed by Jonathan Levine and written by Will Reiser. It's rated R and it stars some incredible actors, including Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, and Anna Kendrick. 50/50 centers Adam Lerner, a 27-year-old who's diagnosed with spinal cancer. We follow him as he tries to navigate life with the support from his goofy but also at times overbearing best friend, a smothering mother, and an inexperienced therapist straight out of school. A movie about cancer might not exactly sound like a comedy, however, the film finds this beautiful mixture of finding the laughs in real-life heartbreaking situations.
You have cancer?
They found it yesterday.
They found it yesterday? Who found it?
My cleaning lady found it in the back of my jeans. Who do you think found it?
50/50 is actually inspired by the writer of the film's real life. He was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 25, and Seth Rogen is one of his best friends who is always by his side. In the movie, Rogen's character, Kyle, is based off of his own personality. Due to the close connection the writer had to the story, the film is both honest and hilarious.
I should say that, first we're comedy writers and we always try to find the humor in any situation, whether it's, whatever it is. And so, we realized that there was no movie we could reference that was like our experience, that most movies about cancer are really morbid and sad and overdramatic. And, well, it was really difficult and trying and, sad at times for us, but it wasn't always. I mean, we found a way to find the absurdity and laugh at the dysfunction, and we realized that, there was room for us to tell a story about that, came from our perspective, and that could be comedic.
Star Trek. Totally good.
It's totally uneven.
Totally normal.
How do you get it?
Attached?
Jesus Christ. Looks okay, right?
No, it's really weird.
We shouldn't have done this.
Yeah, big mistake.
Why didn't we go to a barber?
That would have been a good idea.
50/50 was a huge critical success. It was nominated for 2 Golden Globes, including Best Actor and Best Picture. What I loved about this film is its ability to make you laugh and cry at the same time. It showcases all aspects of this man's life being affected, both positively and negatively due to the diagnosis. It shows his relationship with his family, his friends, and even past and current romances. It shows both the highs and the lows, and it feels authentic the entire time. And because of this, I would highly recommend watching 50/50.
If you're interested in 50/50 or any other movie featured on Movie of the Week, call the Shelby Township Library at 586-739-7414. The Shelby Township Library is celebrating Black History Month by showcasing books for children and adults. Some of the books include Harlem's Little Blackbird by Renee Watson, On the Come Up by Angie Thomas, and Hair Love by Matthew H. Sherry. If you're interested in finding more books for Black History Month, visit the Shelby Township Library. Now we go to the Humane Society of Macomb, where we meet a shy pup named Dee Dee.
Dee Dee is a 4-year-old Mastiff Labrador Retriever mix. She's just a little bit over 60 pounds, so she's a big girl, and she's a sweetheart. Dee Dee's a bit shy. She didn't have the greatest start in life. She wasn't really brought up that well, so she's a little nervous, a little shy around new people, shy around other animals, but she's warming up and we're really looking for the right fit for her to really kind of blossom. We'd like to see her go to a family that's going to be very patient with her because she is so nervous. She does need to be the only pet, so no other dogs or cats, but she'd be a great project for someone who's got the time and the patience to really kind of help her come out of her shell. This time of year, we're always looking for donations. We have our Warm Pet Project going on, and we have a list at our website, humanesocietyofmacomb.org, of supplies we're looking for that we're helping to build cat and dog houses.
If you or someone you know is interested in adopting an animal from the Humane Society, call 586-731-9210 or visit humanesocietyofmacomb.org. That's all we have for this edition of Shelby This Week. You can always watch us online or on Facebook. Just search Shelby TV. We leave you now with scenes of the community enjoying the snow. Thanks for watching and have a great week.